Hi, this is Roy at Apotheca. Today we're going to be talking about something I like to call snake oil SEO. And I'm sure you're familiar with it. You've seen these guys on Facebook, you've seen ads, I'm sure, where they're promising that you're going to get top of the page on your search engine results by doing certain tactics that, on the surface seem okay, but when you really start digging into it are either outdated or just don't have the impact. We've run into this with our own clients where we see them on a retainer with a company and they're paying $500, $600, $1,000, $2,000 a month for SEO services. And what they're really getting is an initial setup by a company where the company will come in and say, do landing pages for each of the communities that a company provides their service in. And so you have 20, 30 landing pages that have essentially the same copy with different city names on them. And that this is pretty much the only tactic they've done for you. And in many cases, they'll submit you to directories and they'll submit you to Yelp and maybe even set up a very basic Google business listing for you. And that's good. That's all good. The city pages are debatable because some of that is going to be duplicate content. But then they walk away. And they're charging you this monthly fee, or charging your clients, our clients, a monthly fee, where they're not doing anything. And so you're just paying them on an ongoing basis, and they may provide reporting on a monthly basis. They may say, hey, here's how you've improved over time, and we're taking the credit for it. Even though after that initial setup, all we've done is provide reporting. We've done nothing else for you. So what we have to talk to our clients about, and what you should be aware of, is what are these companies really doing for you? On a monthly basis, at a minimum, they should be providing a certain set of services. And we're going to talk about those services today. So what are the things your SEO agency should be doing for you? At a minimum, they're making sure that your site is searchable by Google. And what that means is that Google spiders can come in and easily access the content that's on your site. They're making sure that all of the technical stuff is set up correctly for your site, that you have robots.txt files, that you have site maps, that you have a hierarchy on your site, that you don't have duplicate content. All of the technical aspects that make sure that the content's getting into Google's hands. Now, how that ranks is there's a number of flags that Google uses for that. We can talk about that as well. But essentially, that's the first thing that they should be doing. Make sure that your site is spiderable, that Google gets to the content. If they're not doing that, they're not doing their job. Now, there are some companies that will use plugins to do that. That's fine. If you have a WordPress site and they're using something like Yoast or a tool like that that helps to optimize your site, then they're doing their job. They're helping you set that up. It's something that maybe you weren't going to do yourself. There's other things they can be doing as well too, helping you optimize your images, helping you compress them, make sure that your site is loading quickly, all of the technical work. So that's one of the things that your agency should be doing for you. The second thing that's really important that your agency should be doing with you is helping you build out your content. So if you're paying a retainer to this company and they're not doing the technical work on a monthly basis, they're not doing submissions on a monthly basis, they need to be helping you develop content for your site. And that could come in the shape of blogs. It could be, if you're a retail site, it maybe is product descriptions or category level descriptions, but it's content that's going to expand upon what Google is spidering. It gives them fresh keywords and fresh content for users to be using on your site to make your site compelling and usable. But that's all stuff that should be an ongoing process. It's not going to happen overnight. And that's something that a retainer should address. Okay, so if they're not doing the technical implementation and they're not doing content, if they're the third thing they could potentially be doing for you is building links to your site. And this is an area that could also be dangerous for you because building those links can be very black hat if they're using paid sites or if they're using scammy directories or spammy websites that have no real domain value. Part of that building of links should be going after blogs in your industry and seeing if they would be willing to read or link to content on your site that's usable or relevant. It might be products that you're linking to. Fourth, they really should be monitoring what's happening with your site and making recommendations for it. So not just showing you a dashboard, not showing you where they think you should be ranking, but actually doing a competitive analysis. See where your competitors are ranking and for what keywords, who are linking to your competitors, what's working in your industry, where are areas that you can optimize and expand on that's going to get you a lot of bang for your buck. Maybe you can't compete with broad keywords. They should be telling you that type of thing. Maybe they should be looking for long tail keywords that you can easily build content around or focus on in your content that will help build you as an expert in those areas. So if your agency is not doing any of these things, if your agency has only ever talk to you about your strategy during the initial consultation, and then they're just sending you a bill every month along with maybe some reports and dashboards, that they're not doing anything for you. You're getting snake oil and you're getting robbed. They're not doing the work that they should be doing. Don't sign a contract that's just vague SEO services. Have them outline exactly what they're going to be doing for you on a monthly basis, exactly what the impact of that's going to be, and make them prove their value. So if you have any questions, contact me at Apotheca. You can reach me at any time at roy@apothecadigital.com. And we're going to be doing a series of these videos, so go ahead and subscribe and like, and let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, and we'll answer those for you.